Today, we're diving into something every single human being experiences, sometimes in amazing ways, and sometimes not so much. I'm talking about memory, how it actually works, and why it fails us. You know that feeling when you walk into a room and completely forget why you went there, or when you swear you remember something correctly, but it turns out you're totally wrong. Well, memory isn't a video recorder. It's messy, it's flexible, it's biological magic, and it's way stranger than you think. Stick around, because by the end, you'll see your own brain in a whole new light. Life isn't just yours, it's everywhere, it's everything, and we're here to explore it all. Be curious and stay curious. So first things first, what is memory? Most people imagine it like a mental hard drive. You record something, you store it, you play it back later. But that's not how your brain works at all. Your memory is more like a living network, millions of connections that strengthen, weaken, and reshape over time. There isn't one memory spot in your brain. Instead, memories are distributed. Visual parts live in your visual cortex, sounds are in auditory regions. Feelings and emotions get tagged in your amygdala. And the hippocampus, a small seahorse-shaped structure, acts as the binder, connecting it all together. Think of a memory like a constellation of stars, not a single point in the sky. And depending on how strong those connections are, that's how clearly you'll recall something later. So memory isn't just a file you pull up, it's a reconstruction every time, each time you remember. You're actually rebuilding the experience from scattered fragments. That's why memories can change over time. Crazy, right? Let's break memory into the three main stages scientists talk about: encoding, consolidation, and retrieval. Step 1. Encoding. Getting it in. This is where memory begins. Turning experiences into something your brain can store. When you pay attention to something, your sensory regions light up, the sights, sounds, smells. Then the hippocampus binds those pieces into a unified memory. But here's the catch. If you're distracted, stressed, or tired, encoding suffers. That's why you might meet someone but instantly forget their name. The memory was never encoded well in the first place. Step 2. Consolidation, making it stick. After encoding, your brain stabilizes the memory, often while you sleep. This process involves long-term potentiation, or LTP, when neurons that fire together wire together. It's like practice for your neurons. The more they fire in the same pattern, the easier it becomes to recall that memory later. Sleep, repetition, and emotional importance all help lock memories in place. Step 3. Retrieval. Bringing it back. Retrieval is when you reactivate those patterns. You're basically relighting that same constellation of neurons. And here's a key insight. Most forgetting isn't because the memory disappeared. It's because retrieval failed. The information might still be there. You just don't have the right cue to find it. Ever have a tip of the tongue moment? You know the name. You just can't reach it. That's retrieval blockage, not total loss. Now, if memory is so amazing, why does it fail us so often? Number 1. Poor encoding. If you don't pay attention, you don't store. Distraction, stress, or multitasking kill encoding. Example: scrolling your phone while someone introduces themselves. You hear their name, but your brain never stores it. Number 2. Weak consolidation. Even if you do encode something, it might not stick. Why? Poor sleep, lack of rehearsal, or interference from other similar memories. For example, if you study history, then binge TikToks before bed, your brain might not consolidate what you studied. Number 3. Retrieval failures. Sometimes the memory is there, but you can't pull it out. That's because cues matter. If the context is different or you're stressed, you might not trigger the right neural pattern. Tip: try to study or learn in the same environment, where you recall information like the same seat, lighting, or background sounds. That helps cues match up. Number 4. Memory distortion. Here's the freaky part. Memory isn't just about forgetting. It's also about misremembering. Psychologists have shown that if someone feeds you false details after an event, your brain can literally rewrite the memory. That's called the misinformation effect. So yes, your brain can invent details that feel completely real. Number 5. Adaptive forgetting. And finally, some forgetting is good. Your brain doesn't record every detail on purpose. Why? To stay efficient. Too much clutter slows decision-making. Forgetting helps you keep what's relevant and toss the rest. So next time you forget something small, maybe it's your brain doing maintenance. Let's go a little deeper, but don't worry, we'll keep it simple. Long-term potentiation (LTP) strengthens connections with use. Engrams, groups of neurons that represent a specific memory. Neural synchrony, brain regions like the hippocampus and prefrontal cortex sync up when storing or recalling memories. Prediction errors, when something surprises you. Your brain updates existing memories to fit the new info. These mechanisms make memory alive, always updating, reshaping, evolving. Let's bring this home with a few relatable moments. Number 1. You forget why you walked into a room. That's poor retrieval cues. You change context, so your brain lost the thread. Number 2. You can't recall a name. That's weak encoding. You didn't focus when you heard it. Number 3. You swear something happened one way, but it didn't. That's reconstruction. Your brain rebuilt the story wrong. Number 4. You remember a traumatic or exciting event vividly. That's emotional encoding. Adrenaline boosts consolidation. So yes, there's a science behind every oops moment. All right, now that you know how memory works and fails, how can you help your brain out? 1. Focus your attention. Be fully present. No multitasking when you want to remember something. 2. Make it meaningful. Connect new info to something you already know. The more connections, the stronger the trace. 3. Sleep. Sleep isn't just rest, it's brain consolidation time. Think of it as your brain's save to hard drive process. 4. Use spaced repetition. Review things at intervals. It's scientifically proven to strengthen long-term retention. 5. Manage stress and lifestyle. Exercise, nutrition, and relaxation keep your neural networks healthy. And here's the most powerful thing you can do. Teach what you learn. When you explain something out loud, your brain has to reconstruct and reinforce that memory. So hit replay, share what you learned today, and watch your memory improve. Memory is what makes us us. It's how we learn, connect, and find meaning. But it's not perfect, and that's okay. By understanding how memory really works, you can work with your brain, not against it. So next time you forget something, remember this: your brain isn't broken. It's doing its job, focusing, filtering, adapting, and evolving. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more science-based deep dives, and share it with someone who loves learning about the mind. And I want to hear from you. What's one thing you always forget? And one trick you use to remember better? Drop it in the comments below. I read them all. Thanks for watching. Be curious, stay curious,